Hello again. So glad you can join us again during our time of worship here in Children in Worship. Would you sing the song with me to help us get ready to hear the story today? Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Here's our purple box again. And it reminds us that it's the season of Lent, the time when we are waiting, the time when we are all on our way to Jerusalem. This is the season of Lent, when we are all on our way to Jerusalem. And who will show us the way? Jesus will show us the way. Once a year, God's people would travel to the city of Jerusalem, God's holy city, where they would celebrate Passover and celebrate the time when God led them through the waters to freedom. It was on his way to Jerusalem where Jesus stopped outside of Jericho and healed a blind man named Bartimaeus. As he got closer and closer to Jerusalem, Jesus and the disciples went to the temple, and there he chased out the money changers and the buyers and the sellers from his Father's house. Sometimes on his way to Jerusalem, Jesus would stop by the house of some of his good friends. Their names were Mary and Martha and Lazarus. Jesus and the disciples were invited in for a meal. They were all gathered around the table, enjoying the food that Martha had prepared. No one saw it when Mary snuck out and then came back in carrying a jar of expensive perfume. She took the jar and opened it and knelt at Jesus' feet and poured the perfume over his feet and wiped it with her hair. Everyone around the table was quiet as they watched her do this. Then Judas said, "Jesus, why did she do that? That perfume could have been sold and we could have given the money to the poor." But Jesus said, "Be quiet, Judas. Leave her alone. She has done a very beautiful thing for me. You will always have the poor, but I won't always be around. She is preparing my body for burial. and she will be remembered wherever the gospel is told. I wonder what it was like for Jesus to come by and see some old friends. I wonder how exciting it was for them to be able to sit together and have a meal. I wonder what Mary thought when she knew Jesus would be surprised by her special gift. I wonder what everybody was thinking when she came to Jesus and poured the perfume over his feet. I wonder what that perfume might have smelled like. I wonder what Jesus meant when he said, "She is preparing my body for burial." This was the fourth story in our season of Lent. So we have 4 candles out and 2 to go.